All right, so last thing we need to do is just a little bit cleanup to make things a little bit easier so we can hide some of the stuff, make this a little bit nicer to work with. Okay, so we need one more controller just to move the entirety of the guy. So we're just going to go to Create, Nerve Primitives, and do Circle. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit R and scale it bigger. And just to make this like stand out, I'm going to go to the inputs here. And you'll see where it says degree cubic. Go ahead and make it linear. Just so that, I don't know, why not? Just so it looks a little bit different. All right, so we're going to call that good. Make sure that's right at the base of your character. And we'll just call this master controller underscore CRP. Okay, so this will be our master controller. So if we want to move our character, because currently you'd have to move this and you would have to move the legs, which that's when the character's walking, that's what you want to do. That way the legs stick. But if I'm just trying to move the character somewhere, I want to be able to just grab something. So with this selected, just do modify freeze transformations and also do edit, delete by type, history. Okay, that just to clear it out. All right, and we're just going to parent the things that need to get parented to it. So I'm going to grab this one. These aren't inside of a group, are they? Oh, they are. These are both inside of a null group? When did I do that? Okay. Well, if they're inside, you can either grab these curves, or if they're inside of a null group, which it looks like these are, grab those. I don't remember doing that. So I'm going to grab, let me just expand. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to grab this null and this null group, okay? So yours might be also. And then lastly, select this and hit P. Then we're going to click on this controller, because that's like my master controller. I'll hit the up arrow. Okay, so this one's not in a group. And then lastly, I'm going to select this and then hit P. And now when I move this, you'll see that it moves the guy. I also need to grab the eyes to do that. So I'm going to grab the eye controller, shift select this, and hit P. And now I should be able to move my guy wherever I need to. And that just, and you can see you can rotate it. It makes things a little bit better. It's getting a little bit twisted on the top there. Just double check something. Okay. Hang on one second. All right, so one of the issues, I just paused the video and checked it. This is one of the things you want to do when you're looking at your rigs, is that you want to put them in different situations. And I noticed when I went like this, you see that his torso doesn't look that great. So what we need to do to fix this, it's actually pretty easy. What we want to do is you want to grab the spine. So you could just click on any joint, just click up till you get the highest, right? The spine joint. And then parent that to this controller here. So click that, shift click this, and then hit P. And now if you were to rotate this, you can see that he is fine, right? So you can see, good. All right, so you just have to parent that to that. That looks fine. So that's all working pretty good. What's this eyeball group? Oh, okay. So so now you can, if we look over here in the thing, you can see we have a couple different floating things. We want this all to be under one giant node. So we want to make groups and things that will control that. So what I'm going to do is have nothing selected, hit Control G. It's going to make a null group. And we'll just call this geo underscore GRP. So this is where our geometry will go. So I'm going to grab the character geo, and I'm going to hold Control and click also the eyeball, because those are both in there. And I'm just going to middle mouse button and drag them onto this. Okay, so now those are both underneath my geo group, which is great. And then the other thing I want to do is that you'll see there's an IK handle and curve 1. Those are actually both left over from the spine. That's the spine IK handle, and it's also a curve that was drawn on there. Those I do not want to be part of the other thing. So again, with nothing selected, hit Control G, and we're going to call this the non-transform underscore GRP. And basically it's things that should not be moved. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this one. And so the geo group, I'm going to hold Control, that curve, and also that IK handle, middle mouse button, click and drag on a non-transform group. That's fine. Then what we'll do is we'll just select this one, hold Control, select this one, hit Control G, and we'll just call this my character. So we'll say Wolvie underscore GRP. So the whole character is inside of that. Okay. So let's hit 5 again. And you can see that now he is in there. And that's great. The other thing I want to do is just, actually, you know what? We could probably, actually, let's do this real quick too. I'm going to want to turn the visibility of a bunch of the things off. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn off my geometry. So all I see are these things. And I'm going to turn off the things that I don't want to be able to see. Okay, so pretty easy. I'm going to select this heel here, for instance, and then you'll see where it says visibility. I'm just going to click on this and type in 0, and that's going to make it not visible. I'm going to select this thing, again, type in this, 0, enter, because it's a Boolean. 0 is off and 1 is on. So that's good. Let's go over here, and I'm going to turn my joints off, and I want to hide all these things. So I'm going to try and click on, let's click on this curve. Again, type in here, 0, enter. I'm going to select this IK handle. And then, where's visibility? Where are you? I don't even see. Oh, right there. 0, enter. I'll select this cluster. 0, enter. Select this. 0, enter. And let's see, is there anything else that's on here? And everything else I think I want to be able to see. So I'm going to turn Geo back on. And we can turn joints back on. And the joints I actually also do not want to see. So what I'm going to do is click on the joint, go all the way up till I get to the spine joint, and then 0, enter. And now the spine will also not be visible. And the only thing that's going to be visible now is my rig. And we can animate and do all sorts of cool stuff. All right, so that is the final cleanup. Everything's in the one thing. We save what we've got. And you have a rigged character that you should be able to, you know, put them in positions and what have you. It looks like that's going to need a little bit of adjustment. So let's see, rotate that. That's a little bit weird. So on and so forth. Okay. So, yeah, there you go.